A couple goes to a midwife with concerns. They want to have a child but are having issues. They have been trying for a couple years and have not been able to conceive. One of the main problems is that they are unsure if the issues relate more to his sperm or her eggs. They are desperate and have run out of ideas. The couple has heard that some foods impact fertility, but they do not know the specifics. They are unsure of what they can do to increase their chances of getting pregnant and what things they should stay away from. They hope the midwife can lead them in the right direction and give them some useful tips. The midwife informs them they are right that some foods influence fertility. She tells them that both lettuce and watermelon are bad for coitus and that they should not consume them. Foods that they should try to eat more of include leeks and chestnuts, since they both positively influence coitus. The husband should concentrate on eating turnips since it is known for increasing the amount of sperm. She also informs them that rue is beneficial in small quantities to increase the amount of sperm, but can also dampen the desire for coitus, so the husband should be the only one to consume it. She tells them of harissa, a savory meat pudding that will increase the sperm and their ability during coitus. They should try to eat this and any other recipes that contain foods that are good for fertility and increase sperm. A Turkish government official wonders what some causes of poisoning are. Historically, if the effect of the substance is against human nature, it is described as having the power of poison. This includes warts, stings, bites, swelling, high fevers, malaria, lumps, and psoriasis. Animals were common sources of poisoning, especially tarantulas, scorpions, and geckos. Sometimes poppy and opium were used in various treatments. However, overdose in these substances could lead to fatal poisonings. Some foods were believed to have curative properties of poisoning. Often, foods that were believed to have antidotal properties were associated with specific rituals. For example, garlic must be planted in straight rows and display long, erect leaves before being harvested. At harvesting, one worker must bunch the leaves while a second worker must carry it away. The best garlic must not be too pungent in smell, and although garlic is considered effective against poisons, too much can damage the brain. Fish poultice was often made with scorched fish and applied to swelling in the anus, bites from rabid dogs, or stings from poisonous animals. However, dates were the most religiously sanctioned cure for poison. This is because the Quran and the Hadith specifically mention this food. In the Tirmidhi Hadith, Allah's Messenger said, "The ajwa dates come from paradise and contain a cure for poison. Truffles are a kind of manna and their juice is medicine for the eye." The Prophet also said, "If somebody takes some ajwa dates every morning, he will not be affected by poison or magic on that day till night." Also, it is evident that there are specific ways to eat dates. For example, the number of dates ingested is important and should always be an odd number. A young woman, Dahlia, is looking for a husband and is insecure about her looks. She visits an apothecary asking for beautification products. An older woman with extensive knowledge of the Taqwinum Sanitatis, which is an Islamic medical handbook, overhears the conversation. She interrupts when she hears the apothecary suggesting fennel and immediately tells Dahlia that fennel is not used for appearance and is instead used to better one's eyesight and treat prolonged fevers, and is bad for menstrual flow. She then recommends using beet juice to eliminate dandruff and to avoid sage because it removes the dark color from the hair. For the skin, she tells her to use leeks and duck fat to cleanse the skin, ricotta and grapes to nourish the body and skin, and warns her to avoid eating young pigeon made with garlic, mustard, and onion because it causes skin problems. The kind woman then helps Dahlia find the items at the apothecary and local market, which gives her hope that the remedies will help her find a suitable husband.